Hello, welcome to my very first video. I have no idea what I'm doing on this, so do you know what, I'm just going to wing it. So my name's Sam, known as the Glimmer Witch, home-based salon, and I'm just showing you my prep for a new set. Regardless of whether it's a gel polish on natural nail or acrylics, extensions, sculpts, whatever, the prep is the same. So we come in first of all with a cuticle pusher and we push back all of those lovely cuticles. On this occasion I'm leaving all 5 nails in because I'm later going to be showing you different ways of treating each nail. So I'll be doing a sculpt, one on a tip, one with gel polish, one a coloured acrylic, one with a full-on glitter, extended nail bed, etc., just to show you the difference in time. So once I've pushed all the cuticles back, I'm coming in with this bit which I got from CJP. It is a cuticle bit, so it basically comes in, lifts up that cuticle, removes any dead tissue from around that cuticle area. Keeping this nice and clean will give us a great finish, whether it's acrylics or gel polish. So it's important that we do this. We all want our nails to look their best. So it's very gentle. It's on quite a low setting. I've not had it very long. I think this bit is called, do you know what? Can't remember. I haven't got a clue. Anyway, this is what I'm using. So we come in and we just give them a really good going over. I'm using it on quite a low setting for now because I've not used it much, so I'm trying it out on me, seeing how we go, and we're just getting in there, and it makes sure that you've got no dead hard skin stuck to the nail, because we all know that if we leave that on there, the acrylic will stick to it and our nails will lift. That's not what we want. As you can see, I'm quite hard on myself, to be honest, because it's me. There are a couple of things on the nails that you need to look out for. On my thumb, I have a lovely little white mark. It's just where I damaged my nail once before, so it is growing out. There is traces of very thin acrylic on all of my nails. I prefer not to take them down too far, purely because I change my nails all the time, so I don't want to be filing back to my natural nail every single time, so I tend to leave a very, very thin layer. So just finishing off on that little finger there, making sure that we've got that cuticle all lifted up, and I'm now going to switch over to a little ball bit, which basically just removes any of that dead skin from the cuticle itself. It's soft enough to use on skin, and that's what I'm going to do with it. It just tidies that up. If I get someone that has very, very thick cuticles, very, very jagged bits left over, then I will usually come in with cuticle nippers. However, it's very rare I have to do this. Most of my clients are really, really very good. So providing using lots of cuticle oil, you don't tend to get them so much, but I will just nip those off if they're hanging down. They just don't look very nice. So while I'm doing that, I'm just going to run through. I'm not here as an expert. I've been doing nails less than 2 years. I'm doing this to try and show my clients the differences between the way that I work and the way that they may have had their nails done previously in salons. So that's purely why I'm doing it. So cleaning off with some alcohol spray. I use the a generic one I get from the wholesalers. You can just see that little white mark there. It's just where I dropped something on my thumb, so it's just left a mark. So I'm now coming in with a 100-180 grit file. I'm using the 180 side. I've gone out of shot, sorry. So I'm just coming in and etching the nail plate, and all this is doing, very gentle, removing all of the shine off that nail plate to make sure we've got a nice dry area to apply our products to. So just come in very quickly with that on all of the nails. I do a cross hatch system, so come in from one side and do it one way, and then come in from the other side and do it the other way. What you will notice is that although I'm using a half moon shape file, I'm a nightmare for actually using the shape of the file. Never been any good at it, probably something that will come with practice. The files that I'm using are from Tracy Lou. Best files I've ever used, so that's what I do. As you can see, there's this little edge there that you can see where it's not scored. Managed to get it on that one. So we do this just to prep the nail, make sure there's no shiny surfaces. It's going to give us the best adhesion ever. When I am doing clients, it doesn't matter whether you're coming in for gel polish, acrylics, overlays, hard gel, whatever, this prep never changes. And as you can see, takes me around 7 minutes just to do one hand. So if I'm doing both hands, we're probably looking at about 15 minutes for me to prep completely. If I'm then putting tips on or forms on, you've then got to add time to that. The one thing that I will not compromise on is prep, because that is the most important thing. It will affect the longevity of your nails. It will affect how they look. It will affect how I can work. So this is the most important step, and this never changes. So just rounding off the natural nail edge to make sure we've got a nice straight edge before I prep on. Now, as I said, I'm going to be doing some different things on different nails, but just cleaning them off, making sure all the dust is gone, it's nice and clean, and we are then ready to go to the next stage. Thank you for watching my first video. How exciting. So I'm going to cut off now. Thank you very much for watching. Bye.